What the flip is happening to Katy Perry? She's done. Katy Perry bullied a nun to death, got roasted for being a fake astronaut, and is getting dragged by millions for abusing her power. But how did the candy pop queen who once sang about fireworks end up wearing the crown of the internet's newest villain? Stick with me, because this ride gets messy fast. Picture this. You in a silent courtroom that smells like polished wood and old books. Sitting across from you is Katy Perry, rich, famous, smiling like nothing can touch her. You, on the other hand, are an 89-year-old nun in a black habit. Your whole life has been prayer and service. This convent is your home, your safe place. Now a superstar wants to buy it, turn it into a private playground, and she has armies of lawyers to make it happen. Your chest tightens, the room spins, you whisper, "Please stop." But the fight goes on. In seconds, your heart gives up, you collapse. This really happened to Sister Catherine Rhodes Holzman. She died right there while fighting Katy Perry's lawsuit. When I first read about that, I felt a chill. How could any artist with so much money push all nuns this far? Let's roll the tape back to 2015. Katy spotted the convent in Los Angeles. To her, it was the perfect dream house. To the nuns, it was a holy ground they had cared for since the 70s. The sister tried to sell it to a local woman named Dana, who promised to keep the chapel and let people visit. Katy said, no flipping way. She wanted the land and was ready to dig in. Lawsuit after lawsuit followed. I looked at the timeline and could not believe the years of court dates. Imagine elderly women, summon walkers, riding to hearings month after month, while a billionaire chess group and a global pop star pound them with legal papers. This isn't a fair fight, it's a steamroller. The moment Sister Catherine died, every single thing changed. Photos of her gentle face filled my feed. People online shouted that Katy had blood on her hands. I saw posts calling her a bully, a monster, even a thief of holy property. Some fans burned her CDs on video, others begged her label to drop her. In a world that already questions rich celebrities, this story hit a nerve like few others. You might think Katy would step back after such a tragedy. Nope, the legal war kept going. And here's the part that shocked me. New claims popped up saying Katy or her business team also targeted other elderly homeowners. These were folks in Southern California, some stuck in hospital beds, who suddenly faced lawsuits over their modest houses. I found comments saying a special rule was being drafted because of her tactics. Whether that law gets passed or not, the fact people even talk about it shows how ugly things look. Fast forward to April 2025. Katy Perry decides to go to space. She climbs into a shiny rocket for an 11-minute joyride. Cameras flash, praise pours in from big outlets. But regular people are not impressed. They ask, did she do any science? Did she train like real astronauts? The answer is simple. Absolutely not. It was a thrill ride, a floating selfie session. Folks online started calling her an astronaut. Some said insects have done more useful work in orbit than she did. Others joked that if rockets had a frequent flyer program, she'd still be on the waitlist. The anger built real fast. Many workers at real space agencies lost jobs that same year. Seeing a pop star zip up in a fancy suit for a 10-minute stunt felt like a slap in the face. People pointed out there was no blazing re-entry, no real mission, nothing that helps science, just another rich person buying a storybook moment. I watched clip after clip of users laughing at her. One person wrote, 11 minutes in the sky does not make you Neil Armstrong. Another said, if wealthy singers can play pretend in space, they can pay higher taxes on Earth. The internet can be cruel, but sometimes the jokes do carry a sharp truth. While memes flew around like a fly, I kept digging like a bulldozer. I found threads tying this fake astronaut act to a bigger pattern. Katy likes the look of grand titles. Astronaut, real estate mogul, savior of anything tragedy, but doesn't respect the hard work behind them. It's the same power move from the nun story, just wrapped in a spacesuit. Then an older storm returned. Remember the clip of young Justin Bieber when Katy grabbed him on stage? He looked shocked, even said he felt violated. At first, many brushed it off as a friendly teasing. Years later, folks see it quite differently. They say, if the roles were reversed, this would be front page news. Next came actor Josh Kloss. He shared how Katy yanked down his pants at a party, making him feel small and humiliated. Combine that with the non-lawsuit and the fake space riot and a picture forms. Katy Perry is stepping on people who cannot fight back. Nuns, Sikh elders, new artists, even an 18-year-old singer. People online started using the word hypocrite like it was a middle name. They said, she preaches kindness in her songs but practices cruelty when the cameras are off. As I scrolled, I saw fans turning away, playlists deleted, concert tickets on resale sites. It reminded me how fast fame melts when trust breaks. I once loved Katy's bubblegum world, lollipops, bright wigs, singing about kissing girls. It felt fun and harmless, but these stories paint a darker backdrop. The sugary stage lights are still there, yet behind them stands a star with sharp elbows. Every new claim chips away at the bright paint. I can't help but ask, was the sweet image only a costume? The public backlash hit its peak when someone online mashed all our scandals into one burning headline. From fake vaccine cheerleader to fake astronaut, Katy Perry's real talent is fooling the world. That line spread everywhere. It made me pause for a second. How did we get here? Simple. Actions add up. One push against fragile nuns. One showy flight that mocks real explorers. One too many cross lines with young men. Each event lit a spark. Together, they made a firestorm. Where does Katy go from here? Money buys lawyers and PR teams, but it can't buy hearts once they close. Fans I talk to say they want accountability, not another glitter dress. They want her to own the harm, make it right, and stop chasing titles she hasn't earned. Will she listen? Or will she double down and hope the storm passes like a summer rain? Right now, the sky over Korea looks real stormy, not sunny. People still talk about Sister Catherine's last words. They still share the clip of Bieber looking uneasy. They still laugh at the space selfie. These memories stick because they felt unfair. No catchy chorus can drown that out. Maybe Katy can stage a comeback. Stars have done it before, but that path needs change, not sparkle paint. She will need to make peace with the nun's order, help the elderly she once fought, and admit her wrong move with young artists that take guts. Does she have it? Only time will tell. For now, the internet jury keeps rolling new evidence across the screen. So has Katy Perry finally crossed the point of no return? I don't have a crystal ball, but I do know this. When regular people decide a celebrity has gone too far, it's like flipping a huge switch. The lights dim, the cheers fade, and every new headline feels heavier. Katy's next steps will decide if she falls into the pile of forgotten stars or claws back some respect. If this story shocked you, wait until you see why I uncover next. Tap the next video on your screen and dive deeper with me. Peace out.